Hello, welcome. It's time for cocktail hour with Rick, and I'm Rick Serra, your host. No, nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong at all. Everything's fine. I'm just getting everything kind of square. Okay? Lights, camera, action. And I will try to tilt down just a little, and maybe we can get the bow in there.
You're not on, right?
I am. You have to just refresh. Hello, everybody.
How do I refresh?
It's by just going out and coming back in, starting the whole thing over again. Everybody refresh themselves at some point during this broadcast. That way you will verify that you are having a good signal. So I am, you know who. Poster up there, or banner, actually. Oh, listen to the birdies chirping. It is so nice here in Florida. And I know, for example, my friends in Baltimore, Maryland have been putting up with warm temperatures. I even read one person's comment, 74 in the living room is too hot for me.
It is. Too hot for me here.
Yes, that happens when it is suddenly warm after being cool for a long period of time.
Can I read names now?
Now, my wife Darlene is right here, and she, as part of the tradition, she reads the names of people who are in the chat room with you right now. Please proceed, Darlene.
Why are you so weird today? Dr. Leonard Hostetter, Brett Andries, Cherry Berry Girl 89,
When am I
Solstacita.
not weird? I'm weird all year long.
That is not Justine Serra, that is Rick Serra.
Yes, it's Rick Serra, and I
It's
was
been Dallas.
goofing with John's Log Duck Dog. It's
Jerry
been so
Rush.
long. Well, I don't know if it's long, but
John
since
C.
you've been with us, nice to have you.
Carson Thorpe, Joe Tomley,
But
Miss
let me
Flo.
turn to the
Just wait a minute.
magical rainbow.
Maria G.
Oh,
Roy
whatever.
Quitter. Third Martian.
What happened here? One.
Natasha Simmons.
There we are.
Okay, I think I got everybody so far. Don't forget to hit that like button,
Something-
guys.
Something I don't know went wrong.
We'll get off there and talk to
Something.
the peeps.
I see the people. I see Carson Thorpe is here, and Cherry
No,
Berry
he just
Girl,
got his. I just went through.
Thomas McCoy, Roy
He just
Quitter.
got a haircut.
Just got a haircut, everybody.
Rosetta.
If you saw the new video, my real reel for March 2024, hopefully it's full of different things. It's
It
a
is so-
hodgepodge. And
What is that thing?
there's
Get it
even
off
funny
me.
things. And this is one of these strange bugs
they
I
bite.
don't know. And they bite you. So, ha ha ha. So I can see your comments. So there, hello Rosati. Who is Rosati? Do I not know Rosati? Are you already subscribed,
Amanda Morgan.
Rosati? Just send us an email, and if you've never received a free gift, we will send you one. Especially intended for new viewers. So if that's you, you write to rick.adr@aol.com, and it's written them there on the banner. When my head's not in the way, you can take a look. And our website is at the
Art
top.
Star. Hello there.
ricksarahstar.com.
I
Yes,
put it
you're
up.
not mistaken. It's ricksarahstar.com. It's a goofy name. My wife named it to make fun of Rick Serra, saying he thinks he's a star.
Yep.
So Rick Serra Star. It's stuck, and it is where we have all of our
Oh, Rosetti actually met you in person.
very good.
Where?
at our get together out in Cleveland, I guess. Is that right?
I don't know, hon. Give him time. Hey, Albert.
Maybe. That
Okay,
was
Rick.
such a tremendous day.
Just read it. And then
Look.
say,
Star Platinum. Thank you so much. I can't take platinum yet.
hey, Mr. Doggy Dog.
I'm still working on the first level of stardom.
Mr. Doggy Dog, that wasn't Mom. That was Rick on her iPad.
Wood. So as soon as I get past wood, then I can work my way up to steel,
Was that after a wedding, Rosetta?
maybe copper.
Yeah, Racers. That was him. He was at Racers
At
with his
Racers,
wife.
oh my gosh, right.
They had
The
been to a
handsomest
wedding.
guy there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, he and I believe his wife. It
I
could have
just
been just a
said
girlfriend, but it was his wife.
Because I just read this, and
He-
if you had
I-
your ears open, you
I
would have heard
remember
me.
he was a very good sport, and of course, when you're put into a position with confusing or embarrassing
Hey,
things
Jimmy
being
Rick.
said, you laugh a lot. So, thank you, Rosati. He's also laughed a lot, and so Mrs.
People
Rosati.
are asking about Mom. So
Okay,
you might want to give a little update.
Mom. Let me put it this way: we've had a very rough week. Even rougher for all of us, it was her. You think my mother was the one that had the roughest time, but no, it was Darlene. Because my mother, because of everything that happened, she's really usually a very strong individual who does what they want, and she was feeling very needy
Hey, Kevin P.
and fragile. I mean, when her doctors just basically stopped caring about something that was going wrong, if we hadn't to run to try to look up a urologist at a hospital we knew that she was closer to get to than the one we were using, half or more than a distance to get there,
30 minutes opposed to an hour.
instead of hour plus on the other side of town, on the other side of Tampa Bay, other side of the bay. Pardon me. Well, so let me get to the coming home Monday. She had tests that were being run, blood tests, looking at different functions: liver function, kidney function, blood sugar level, how
Thanks,
much
Miss Glow,
protein and
Albert.
other things in the blood, all indicators that are health of the organs, like the principally the kidneys
She
or
has
the
problems with
liver.
both kidneys.
And it's because they were not draining. When you get filled with urine in your kidney, it needs to go, and if it gets blocked, it can start problems. That's where you first feel pain if you have like a kidney stone stuck.
We're just going to make a very long story short.
Well,
Mom
she's-
now has 2 nephrostomy bags, both kidneys.
so she has to deal with emptying bags and changing bags weekly and
Ponytail Dungeon Master.
getting a tube surgically removed and replaced
Shoe
every
slideshow.
3 months. Hello, Shoe. Hello, Ponytail.
Hey, Arnold Ziffel.
Arnold Ziffel. Hallelujah. God bless you, Arnold. I hope things are going well
So
for you.
she's doing better right now, but she was really down. And then, you have to try and get her up. But anyway, we're working on it. Things are going a little better today. In fact, she's out at a friend's house.
Yes.
So that's good.
Where a couple days ago we thought she was on a potassium
Downward
restricted diet, so she might not be able to eat more than a half a corned beef sandwich.
Well, that's all she would eat anyway.
We found out after much effort to get the doctor's office to contact us, we were following the diet of the hospital. Apparently it should have been discontinued when she was discharged on Monday. They didn't bother to tell us. So now my mother went from not being able to eat hardly any of these different things. There's potassium and a lot of stuff.
But you know what? Potassium, the foods that are highest in potassium are vegetables.
It's crazy.
It's really crazy. But She's
So,
good now, so she's
so
happy about
hopefully
that. Hey, Pamela, how you doing?
we don't have anybody who's suffering with kidney disease. God bless you if you are. And I hope that you know everything you need to know to protect yourself and your health. But my mother's kidney function apparently was okay.
Oh,
for her to
bananas are high in
resume.
potassium.
Yeah, and that's good if you need potassium. Oranges are good for that too. There's so many foods. Even drinking milk, you get potassium in the milk.
So she was drinking some rice milk.
Oh, rice milk this week.
It look, I tasted it. It wasn't horrible. It was a little sweet. But when you're 94 and you're used to cow's milk,
Yes.
so she's so glad. One of the first things she did was drink a glass of milk.
Ah,
She
and
would have
she-
eaten a
she ha-
banana,
she-
but we didn't have it.
she filled it up halfway. A beer, and she's drinking milk. Yeah. So when I said that Darlene's had the roughest week, it's because she's been anxiety prone about everything related to her issues. She's not having enough, you know what, pee coming into her bags. What if she lays the wrong way when she goes to bed? She'll stop the urine from coming out and she'll do something wrong. And you know what FOS means in the medical field? Full
Thanks,
of shit.
Pam.
Well, she thought she was FOS because unfortunately she was, discharged Monday. She didn't get since Sunday.
Don't get too involved.
So today, she comes to the door. She opens the door. She's got some makeup on. She's got a nice outfit on, not just pajamas and her frumpy hair. And she's like, guess what? It happened. Hallelujah.
Oh, Miss Flo has stage 3 kidney disease, so she definitely understands.
Oh, God bless you, hon. Sorry, that had to be somebody. I'm sorry, Miss Glow.
That's true, Carson.
So I guess you've got to watch all that kind of thing, Miss Glow, because of trying to keep yours. And we have a friend who has had numbers not good and was like basically at stage 3. I'm not going to say
Well, I don't know who you're talking about.
somebody we know, but
You might know 'em.
thankfully they have been following the rules and they walked it back
Okay, good.
to more healthy, like basically only at the very beginning instead of
Okay, I know who you mean.
Right.
It's all good.
all good.
Well, on the brighter side, let me see. He's not going to like this, but I want you.
Oh, Bo got a
Come
nice
here, Bo.
haircut.
Bo got groomed yesterday.
Can I have him? I can show him to
Hey.
the people. Hello.
Come here.
Come here.
You know he doesn't like
Come here,
this.
Bo. Come here, baby. Oh, I know. You just woke up, but you got
Can I have my arm back?
Yeah, you got to show off, Bo. Oh, there he is. He's got a little.
Hey, Mega, Stephanie.
He got the sleepies in his eyes, the poor boy.
Did you hear me, Stephanie?
Hi,
Short.
Stephanie Short. Hello. With and we saw St. Pete Mike CL a few weeks back. It was really nice.
My main mind. Hello there, Amanda Morgan.
What a good boy.
He got groomed yesterday. He really needed it.
So anybody who's local, there is like
Come here, Bo.
more than a 70% chance if we're going
Hey,
out.
guys.
We're probably going to end up at the Saltwater Hippie again
When?
Saturday night.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
Yes.
Well, I'm thinking if we're going out, that's what we're going to do. We got to get our
Oh,
fun,
okay, Jessica. Thank you.
and hopefully I can drag some other people there. But if you know us and you're in this area
Hey,
and
Muffin.
you'd like to pop over too, it's no cover. I recommend Uber or Lyft because the parking's a little pricey.
I couldn't even try and trim his nails. I wouldn't even attempt it. Somebody else has to do it. I'll pay for it.
Yeah, they do all that.
Yeah,
they
we're in
clean the
Florida
teeth,
now.
they do the ears, they do the expression
Anal.
of the anal glands, and they do whatever they need to do for the nails. I don't think they do the nails every time. They just
No, they do it
if
every
it's-
day.
Oh, they do it every time?
Yeah. We
She gets
down
the top.
here. I take him to Petco, and our groomer is Courtney. It's the one over at Seminole City Center, and she does a great job with him.
So we use a couple of things that give us money back, and she uses that to help buy things or defray the cost of
It's always for his grooming.
grooming.
I
Okay.
joined. They have called Vital Care. I forget how much it costs, but you get points and credits and all this stuff. So the grooming in itself would have been just about $80. Out of pocket, it was about 40.
So you like that?
And then
She
I
half
tipped.
price, and you just join this thing. I guess the one time is not even an annual thing. So if you have a Petco in your area, you may want to look into that.
That's true. I mean, and 80 is a reasonable price
You
for
get
having
points from
them
buying
groomed.
food there and all that kind
I
of.
don't buy anything there. I just do the
But you
Vital
would
Care.
have more if you did.
Yeah. See, Bo moved down on the ground.
We never know if the cars are going to stop or not. We're at the corner, literally, of a road and another road. And that's a scary perspective. Any of you who have been long-term, you know the layout here. You've seen it in videos, etc. Well, I'm working on a little project, and I'm going to provide it as a gift for everybody on Earth Day. I'm accumulating footage of the birds right behind my home here. It's basically a sanctuary. And
Wow, that's expensive.
thank you very much,
Soul. That's
whoever
Mega.
did. Mega, thank you, Mega, that gigantor.
Great video, Rick. Thanks for the
Oh, thank you.
fishnet lady.
Oh my God! Did anybody get the humor
That
of
was
what I
so
put there?
funny.
So you see the stage, you see the pretty lady, you see her go back and forth a couple of
Samsonite.
times. Then I focus in on a table, and I got these people to agree to be on film, and they did whatever. I said, do whatever you want. So it ends up with the guy like this, and the woman's like, trying to be sexy, and he turns around and goes, whatever. I don't know if anybody picked up that, but that was intentional. Yes, it was. Yeah, that's another
Definitely love
real
the real reel.
which is it's really experimental for me. I don't know what's going to work. I take things out after I put them in. They didn't like that I had this one song by Steve Hackett doing a version of Los Endos, which is from Wind and Wuthering.
Hey, Rush
You ever heard
Wagner.
of that album by Genesis?
Happy St. Patty's Day to everybody.
Genesis had
Thanks, Jimmy
quite
Rick.
a few albums, and everything before Wind and Wuthering is the best.
Look, Rick didn't even realize this woman. I'm the one who pointed her out to him because it was just so. She's a good-looking woman.
Oh my God. Well, I made it clear when I was filming her. In the background, I went, wow, 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 wow. So I left that
but
in there.
I want to know why you didn't put me in the video when I did the same walk.
You're going to be a part of a...
I did the same walk. It did not look
Yeah.
anywhere near
I'm
that.
going to be doing another video of the OCC all by itself.
Oh, hey, alien train.
And I'll probably have to include the lady with the good hosiery. Although, did you notice she had a hole?
Oh, that was part of the.
Is that part of the look to make her look like she's kind of a little wild?
I guess.
She's been in a tussle.
Who knows?
Somebody got their finger underneath of her
Rick.
lace and pulled it and ripped it open. Why?
Now you've gone too far.
Ow! Right on in the knee.
Oh, yeah,
Yes, you
yeah.
did. The first shot. Good for you. Mid-chest, not that bad. Oh, you.
You see your son?
Yes. No.
Hey, Bo.
He moved
Is he
off.
back there?
He's back there in
You
the
see
garden.
him? Okay.
Did you drop it? Yeah.
See, now Rick did take Bo
All right,
for a
quit
walk
smelling
today.
it. Come on, Bo. That's enough. Good
But
job.
If
He
Rick,
poops in the garden.
if Rick doesn't take him for a walk, but he did today, and he did.
And
do
he
his
still did
business.
it, but he had another.
But when he has
Extra
to,
load.
he will not go in the open yard.
He
goes
goes in the
behind
garden
bricks.
back here. And the garden's just flowers. And the flowers are starting to grow, so they might as well be fertilized. Thank to Chewy brand dog food. Because that's what he eats.
It's not Chewy brand.
Well, whatever.
You get it from Chewy.
Little Caesar,
Little
right?
Caesar
I'm
is
sorry.
what he gets, along with Badland Ranch as a topper, because that stuff is too expensive. So he only gets it as a topper. Hey, Michaela,
Every night.
Susie.
He gets a chicken jerky strip. These
Oh,
are
I'm
about
buffering. Okay, it's back.
4 or 5 inches long by like that wide by yay thick. And it's made out of human grade chicken. I've nibbled it. I've told you about this, I think. I think I repeat myself. Maybe because it's called dementia. It's okay. Makes it sad. Yes.
Josh was here. Hi. I have my gun ready.
Who are you? What am I
Your
doing
worst
here?
nightmare.
I got scared out of my dementia.
Jimmy, Rick, talk to the vet. I give Bo a pill, and I can't remember the name. It helps. It doesn't take it away, but it does reduce the scratching.
Oh yeah. He also gets a little extra treat in the morning.
He thinks it's a treat.
It's actually to help with his joints. I think it's like the glucosamine kind of stuff.
I hope it straightens out, Alien Train.
And
Mine did buffer a little bit, but it's back.
Are we okay?
So far, we are.
I set this up to the 5G, whatever, not 5G, the 5.0 megahertz instead of the other.
Rick is drinking bourbon and water.
Yeah.
And I'm drinking my regular, which is Deep Eddy's grapefruit.
I'm drinking chilled urine.
Oh God.
It's made by Lame Brothers. Chilled urine. Get your chilled urine today.
Hey, the other day there was some ducks right here,
Yeah.
and I scared them.
Did
Aw, they just move when people are too close. It wasn't your
Did you
fault,
make
Jim.
them leave a mess?
Oh, don't say that.
You made them leave a mess.
Listen to what I told somebody.
This is our naturalist Jim from the park.
Bo, come here.
There's this
Bo.
kid. No, doggy, stay. There's this kid, he's 48 now. The mom died, whatever. Oh,
Say hi, Jim.
I stuck my tongue on.
Come here.
Wonder if I was to lift doggy and make it like me and the doggy. Oh, can it hear us?
Yes.
You're on live.
Hello.
This is Jim, like I said. Look at him. He's a tall guy. He's
Good
taller than I am.
afternoon.
He's got his big bike.
I didn't fall in the water with my bike.
I
Oh,
need-
who is that? If
It's-
they live by here, don't ride your bike back here. You can get a flat tire. Wait, I got a story to tell you.
You got flat tire because of driving.
Because this dumb bike, right in here, the side of the tire is real soft.
I can see. Well, you might need to get it
Why?
that way.
No, it's how it is.
Oh, it's
And
made that way?
the bike shop guy says, "Oh, that's a what do you call it?
Oh,
Endurance?"
wait a minute. Is that electric?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's got a motor.
Hell fancy.
It's got a.
Hey,
you
Austin
jump on that?
wins.
It's really fancy.
No way, you don't jump on that.
That's for the dog to lie on.
Oh, because you break
That's
your
It's an
neck.
true.
outdoor
Joe.
bed.
Can I finish about my story? I don't
Go
care.
ahead. All right,
Wait,
go-
let the
let's-
camera hear me.
Okay, come on in closer, Jim.
Okay. All right, camera, you ready? Attention. Can
All
you
right.
see me?
Yes, they can see
Wait,
you.
okay,
it's
we
kind
got
of
you.
far away.
You're right down there, yeah.
Okay. I'm acting like I'm like one of Bob Barker's on TV, Okay. There's a kid. He's kind of my kid. I mean, he never had a dad. Oh, I'm telling the story to the camera.
Yeah.
Here we go. Listen up now.
All right.
The camera can't talk back.
No,
No.
it's only
But
Okay,
they
come
make-
on,
it's
come on.
only
They
marveling
comment.
at
How
your
much-
handsome
how much-
studler.
How much film do you got?
And no film. It's
This is
unlimited.
This is a
Unlimited.
1 minute documentary.
Oh my God! Go ahead.
And so, don't bite me.
There's
Hey.
41 people watching you, Jim.
No, from America.
Yes. Well, sometimes they're
So-
from other places.
See the doggy, America.
Yeah, they love
Don't
him.
bite me. Oh, you're all
Bite
right.
you.
He looks. Here, wait, watch. Wait.
No treats. No treats.
Where's my keys? Oh, here.
Oh, they are.
We didn't take your
He's
keys.
not
Come on with the story.
All
Okay.
right, well, so
You're not
what did you
stuck.
find? A couple of ducks over here,
They're just sitting there.
and they're just hanging
But
out.
come on with the story.
What's the
Okay.
story? I
Let me
thought
know.
that was it.
So, I got tired of sending these poor people in Detroit canned food. That's so silly. It costs $20 to send a little box.
Okay.
And it's maybe $50. I should just let them go. They are what they are. But, so the lady's kid, kind of I'm the stepwooder. Don't
All
say
right.
I'm the stepdad.
All right.
So
what's
anyhow, he needs shoes. He needs, get him some clothes and send it. So I was worried about who's going to find it on the porch if the mailman doesn't knock on the door. Now I'm talking like a Detroit person.
All right, gotcha.
It's called knock on the door, knock door. They don't talk very.
They don't use those little words that
Yeah,
connect
it's
everything.
called grammar.
Yeah.
Okay, so come on. I says, well, they hear that they have a dog that barks, and that's the end of the story. But he needs clothes. I don't want to send no more. Do you know what I learned? What I can do? Tell me if this is crooked, like sneaky.
What?
Okay, here we go. I have an insurance card where I get $270 a month.
Right.
Do you know?
Sundries.
No. United Health.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You can even get, hey, where's your car? You can get a free taxi ride. $70 a month or a year.
Wow.
$70 a month. Yeah, right, 3 times a day. So anyhow,
Well,
morning.
so yeah, that sounds shady, man.
Bet,
That's supposed to be your card.
exactly.
You better not let the other person
Oh.
use it. And now
You're
gonna-
telling
They're
everybody.
gonna
But I
report-
didn't do it. Oh no, did I say?
Don't do it now.
No, I asked.
Shh.
I
Should.
won't. Okay, wait.
All right, he won't. He
Oh.
won't.
Now you got
Never
the
mind.
handcuffs.
Never mind. It's
Why are
just
you in the
kidding.
county jail? Am I really talking to 80 people?
Not 80.
Not 80, I'm
41.
sorry.
41.
A lot of them hung up.
That's what it was.
They hung up. Give them something good.
Thanks a lot, Jim.
So you're really like a camera person? Can you
Well-
show them the birds?
He
I do.
has.
Really?
Yeah.
Hi, people.
Yeah, I do videos, and this is called
What should
live.
I tell them? Oh,
Tell them how
wait,
to
I'll
nice
tell them
weekend.
something interesting.
Hey, Jim, would you
Are
like
they-
to sing happy birthday?
Happy birthday.
We have a birthday.
Happy
in
Who?
the house.
Wait a minute. Who?
Boston wins. It's
Okay.
his birthday.
Oh, Boston.
Boston wins. Ready to sing with
That's
me?
Boston wins. Happy birthday. Many more.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
to
Boston
you.
wins.
Happy
I don't even know who that
birthday
is.
to you.
But
happy
what was I
birthday,
gonna say
dear
about the
Boston
camera?
wins.
Happy
birthday to
Happy
you.
birthday.
Crack in the back.
I don't do birthdays.
All right,
That's it. Why do you celebrate that you got older?
that's it.
Hey, tell me where one of them people are from.
What?
Oh, I got something interesting to tell them.
What?
Mexico.
Let's see if you know this.
Bo, come here.
Oh, go away. This used to be an Indian burial ground.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard something about Native Americans
I
here.
wasn't sure about it.
Oh,
Do you know the kind of Indians that live here?
no.
Or that did, Seminole? They get a lot of money from that casino.
Yes.
Hey, you're
Jen, what's
dusty.
your sister's name?
Kathleen, I'm not going to tell you her last name.
Hi, Kathleen, wherever
No.
you are.
So what .net are you? Or .org?
YouTube.
YouTube.
You're actually Rick on YouTube.
Yes, ow, my
Oops.
toe.
Put something good on there.
Well,
When they
We
have
just
music
put
at
you
the-
on there.
When they have they don't want to see me. I'll go like that. Go
True, Joe.
when they have music at the shopping mall.
I might go there the
YouTube,
next
goodbye.
time. We were thinking about going there,
Did you ever
Next
see
time.
a YouTube called Neighbor Billy? She's a character.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Bob
Billy
Newell.
No, I know about,
Talk to the camera. Bye, doggy. I know. You look like you want to go on my bicycle, doggy.
I know about Rick Serra of YouTube.
I was
Jim, thank you for coming by.
I was a movie star.
I appreciate you bringing your stardom here tonight. Sometime drop your telephone numbers, we can hire you.
Don't get there now.
Can I tell you what I am? I'm camera shy.
Oh, okay.
Gosh, I could tell.
Well, guys, that is Jim.
Jim is.
Everybody calls him Jimmy, but he says, my name is Jim,
Jim.
not Jimmy.
So
Is this your mom coming?
no.
No. Okay.
So unfortunately, Jim had some kind of literally an industrial accident. He worked in, I believe it was Ohio.
I'm not sure.
Or Michigan, one or the other. So he had to have some significant surgery, but unfortunately he had some damage to the brain. If you couldn't tell,
He is. He's very sweet.
he's a sweet guy, and if there's something that we're doing as a park, like recently we had the
Rummage.
rummage sale. Well, he couldn't be there during the sale or didn't want to, but after everything was all done and they needed to get somebody to carry the stuff to the dumpster that we could not sell, who's the guy that did that? Him. So, he's a good guy. In
I
fact,
didn't see who this was, but Heather has a birthday, so sing.
Heather snuck up on us. It's okay. We haven't had a lot of birthdays recently, have we?
We just had one.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Heather. Happy birthday to you. And
Oh,
many more.
Heather is Spindell's sister. Her
Oh,
birthday
cool.
is tomorrow.
Well, cool. Excellent.
Good. Hey, Muffin.
That was great. So
We
how's
always go
everybody
through
doing?
this gate.
So we don't have 100 people, huh?
No, we have 50 right now. Hey, Art Star.
That's their trouble. It's 50 people who are missing out on Cocktail Rickle. So did you learn about a new character? A new character that might be repeated? Anybody watched the video today? They learned about a new
Good. Carson. Carson's birthday's coming up
character.
in 2 weeks.
Okay, but first get this answer. New character from the real. Who do you think may come back again? I'll give you a hint. Interacting with animals.
Oh. You want me to answer that?
No,
one?
I'm waiting for hopefully somebody going to type it up.
No, it's not Jim. If Jim comes through the gate, we'll pull him in again. He is really a nice guy. Dr. Doorickle spins that.
All right, there you go, Dr. Doorickle. You remember Dr. Doolittle? He spoke to the animals.
Gary got
There
it
were
too.
one. Thank you, Gary, for your smart
And Spin was first.
We had two simultaneous responses. Is that what you're saying?
Close.
One person was faster than the other?
Well, it was Spin and then it was Gary.
Okay, well, it was Spin first then.
Mm-hmm.
All right, don't mess with Spin. He won this time.
Mega wants the fishnet lady back.
I know. We'll just keep replaying that section of the video. Oh, thank you. Who's that? Joe Tomley. Thank you very much. Jim was great. Thanks for another great show. Oh, you never know what's going to happen. We take advantage of the whole community if they show up. So somehow I have I've lost the ability to have internet on this device. I don't know why that's the case. I was able to follow along with the chat, but it wasn't.
Are you sure it's not the Florida man, Rick? We might be able to do something about that.
Yeah, the Florida man having a new appearance would be lovely, but I can't guarantee anything's going to happen tonight.
Oh, it's definitely not going to happen tonight.
But yes, the Florida man appearances have been very entertaining for me as well as for you, and I have to pull out another Florida man or a couple Florida man scenes
He's not in the dirt. Oh no, he's on his
on
bed.
his bed. Maybe put them together on one reel under another The Best of Cocktail Hour with Rick.
Oh, that would be great with the
Would that
Florida
be funny?
man.
Yes. I'll have to do some research and find them. Anybody who's already knows because they like watch all the Cocktail Hour with Rick videos and know them like some kind of a idiot savant. If you don't know, that's a compliment basically to your brain power. And you could help me with which episodes have the Florida man appeared
So what
in.
he's asking you for is to do his job
So
for
I don't
him,
have to look
so
for
he
hours.
doesn't have to. Well, anyway,
Cheers!
before Jim came over, I'm drinking my regular, which is Deep Eddy's grapefruit vodka, water, and Splenda.
Right. And I'm on Old Granddad bourbon.
I don't have to measure yours anymore. Hand me your cup. A double shot is to here.
Isn't that convenient?
Convenient.
Might as well. These are very nice little plastic goblets, and I know you think of gold being the material of a goblet, but whatever. These are just plastic, but they're nice. They fit your hand nicely. They're textured. There's stippled surfaces that are raised, and even a little pattern there. Can you see that circular, almost Inca-like? It's
Hey
almost.
guys, don't forget to hit
Yes.
that like button.
Yeah, don't do that. And don't forget, if you haven't gone there ever, there's this website that was created thanks to a friend named Steve C. Bogue, who will help you if you have any internet or tech issues. He actually has a business. He's reasonable, sole proprietor. If you're interested in some help, send me an email to rick.adr@aol.com and I'll pass it over to Steve Seaboat. But ricksarastar.com is a collection of the links to my other social media platforms, including a Discord link. The Discord was actually built by several
Oh,
of
that's
the
wandeful.
fans.
Listen,
And they're
Muffin.
in the room right now, most likely. Yes, Muffin.
Muffin got her new shirt this week. She's saving it for her trip to Tokyo next year. Wow.
Well,
That's a big trip.
and which one did she get? Did she get the cocktail hour with Rick?
I don't
think?
remember which one.
Okay.
It's the only shirt we've sold this year.
Yeah, so that's one thing you could do. If you would like merchandise, reasonable price, of course it helps us a little bit, it's at ricksarastar.com. That's all the social media links, a link to send email, the link to Discord, which I was discussing, is electronic
Oh, I'm so
digital
glad,
playground.
Rosetta. Was that in the package we gave everybody?
What happened?
Rosetta said he has a signed photo of Rick dressed as a caveman,
Oh, yes.
and he loves it.
Oh, that's
That-
great.
That was a guy from Racers.
Beautiful. That's right. So we'll have to take a look at our photos. We've kind of like let back on all that because, you know, if nobody wants our crap, we understand. But we're not going to create more crap if you don't want the crap we already have.
Thanks, John C.
So, God help us buy some crap so we have a purpose. By selling you this crap, we can actually be like a merchandiser.
Thanks,
Wow.
Jimmy Rick. He does nothing. I do it all.
She's the everything for the business. I'm just the pretty face. Here at Crack.
He's the star.
Oh,
I'm the
Serra
workhorse.
Star.com. Don't forget it.
Thanks, John. He
So-
put up the link for the official Rick Serra Facebook page. Is that the one you've been commenting
Yes.
on with people?
Well,
Yeah,
that
is
was the
this mine?
fan page. So I'm also have been using the fan page to share the link of the Facebook page. So yes, there is a Rick Serra
Oh.
Facebook page, and I think John just posted it. Is that what he said? Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you again, John. And John is co-administrator since he created it for
Jimmy
me.
Rick said, Darlene is a pimp, Rick is a hooker.
Ah, man. How did you read through our plan? Look at that. I was even being poetic. I rhymed. Oh. I didn't do my hair.
Oh, I can tell. Oh.
I didn't do my hair.
Good thing I'm not worried about any of that crap. Oh,
I
you
got
poor
it cut.
baby.
I got it cut, and I just took a shower. Oh, Spin Dallas, thank you. I almost came down to visit this winter, guys, but the norovirus came out, and you was against. Ah, shit, it's too bad. And the Limpkin is very vocal.
We've had
Oh,
them
yeah,
move in,
they live here now, Spin Dallas.
so we hear them
3 of
all
them.
night.
Every night, at some point in time, we hear them. In fact, the Limpkin is even on the reel, if you listen. And I haven't been recording my videos at the highest level lately. People seem to complain about them being too loud, so if you can't hear it, then turn the bitch up. That would help you. Just a message for technical difficulties.
I'm doing a refresh. I'll be back, guys.
She'll be back.
Be good.
I know no other way but to the angelic form you see before.
Get off my butt.
I had to do something to her on the exit. Let me come over here like this. Bo. You know that people love to see you, and you're always staying so low. Let me see if I can adjust. There. Oh, there's the boom. Oh, yeah, they're such a cute baby. Yeah, I'll hold you with the pillow. He's a good boy. Yeah, I know. He got his grooming today, and that means he'll be smelling like this for 2.5 days. Down in Florida, there's like no real grass, and the dirt, it stinks. It's like fish trying to come out of the ground. I don't know what it is really, but it's not great, is it, Bo? No. I know, and then you have to be stinky, and we have to smell it, especially when you put your ass in our faces in the middle of the night, sleeping with us in our queen bed, right here in the Florida room, where the lizards crawl in sometimes. How would you like to have a lizard in the room? And you know it's in there, and you don't know what's going to happen. What are you saying about that? Let me see. Oh. No, I don't want bobcats, man. That would be bad. Mr. Doggy Dog is in the room with the raw comment. Hello there, Jimmy. Rick. I had angels in my place when I lived. Oh, you had what? They weren't angels. Anoles. Anoles. I guess that's a kind of a lizard. Anoles. Because if it's anals, I was thinking that you had like assholes in your neighborhood when you lived in Florida, which I could believe. Hello, Susan Linebury. Often used for background noises for Tarzan films in the 30s and 40s. What was that? Hello, Art Star. Amanda Morgan. The first time you heard a Limpkin, that's when I first heard one too. And I looked up Limpkin calls, and you feel free, folks, look it up when you're Google or when you're DuckDuckGo, whatever your search engine is, and they are crazy. The craziest sounding bird. I was talking about Limpkin noises being used for old movie backgrounds. They were crazy. I didn't know that little oddity. But they are scary. I got an asshole next door neighbor. I talked to the garbage man. He's a city worker, obviously, as well. I told him not to pick up his trash. He said no problem. Oh, long duck dong, how can you tell? So I don't know why, but I posted a reshare of Rick wearing a diaper, poised in his silhouettes. Oh, thank you, Nick Roberts. Very cool. I appreciate that. So that was after I'd had kidney stones and I was recovering from all that lovely fun, and I was taking this medication that made your urine orangey, rusty color, so you'd stain everything you would wear, underwear wise, because you couldn't stop it from coming out because you just can't.
What?
Talking about when I wore the diaper. Remember when I wore the diaper?
For what?
For the diaper commercial? The
Thank God
silhouette.
I don't.
I was wearing silhouettes, and I declared
Can I have
silhouettes for women. Smacked my ass and said, not just for women, for men too. I even,
Oh God, my big ass was right in view. Sorry about that, guys.
I also was turned forward towards the crowd, and I grabbed the big padded thing that appears.
Hey, Shaylee, good day.
Good day. I grabbed the thing where your
Nick
the
Roberts.
padding of your diaper in the front makes it look like there's something there, but it's not. It's just padding. And I called it my cod piece, like a real rocker. Oh well. I thought that was a very
Thanks,
funny
Jimmy
little bit. So I tried to put that out. One night late, just put out some links and shared it again. If you never had nausea the first time, you might want to try to look for it. Rick in a diaper. That's all you got to say. You look, search videos of Rick.
Hey, John C., are you drinking Deep Eddies? Or are you just doing gummies?
I think gummies are like a Saturday night thing.
Oh. They're an
He,
every night thing to me if I can.
Oh yeah. Now he said it's something like instead of going out to
Just
find,
smoking edibles tonight. See, he's doing gummies or
Oh, yes.
edibles, whatever
Okay.
they are.
Yeah, you look at people who love to go out and dine, and they spend a lot of money. Maybe a couple hundros. You know what I mean? A couple $100, basically hundros.
Well, Rick has this pot, but he can't get. I thought he had gotten it down here. He got it in Maryland. That stuff
It was best of. It was so good, but
I slept so well.
because we bought a.
What is concentrate?
Oh, that's
Drinking Founders All Day IPA and smoking concentrate.
concentrate. I know what that is.
What is it?
Well, they call it wax or resin or live resin,
Hey, Loopsy.
Um,
I can't do a bowl. It has to be a joint.
but it's basically the oil.
Ivan is walking.
Yeah, the oil extract, cannabis oil extract for smoking.
Okay.
So it's been probably cooked out with
Oh,
some
I can't
kind
drink
of
coffee without sweetener, Shady.
solvent type thing.
Oh, okay. He just told me. Thank you very much, Nick.
What's that?
He just said THC concentrate, dabs, wax.
Yes. I've tried it, but I don't have the proper type of implement to use. And if you just put that stuff on a regular pipe screen, all it does is it coats it and it
Have a question
takes
for
forever
you.
to clean it off.
Tammy wants to know, when are you going back on Finders Beepers History Seekers?
Oh gosh. I would love to go take a plane and fly. Maybe I could stay with Matt's family and go to some places with him because he's been doing it solo. That would be an honor.
We can't afford that.
I know, but I'm just saying I would love that. Thank you for even mentioning my friends there. Yep, that's a good group of people, definitely. I just was actually talking with Sue. She's basically...
Oh, great, Joe. Joe just ordered a Bring Back Asbestos hoodie.
Oh, yeah! It's the first one I think we sold!
The first hoodie, yes.
Yay!
Hey, Alex Ruff, happy Friday to you, too.
They say sometimes strike when the iron's hot. I wish I could have perfected how to do this years ago with the t-shirts.
Oh, where are you, Alex? He's in the middle of a hailstorm.
Oh, shit!
I'm currently watching this live stream in the middle of a hailstorm.
I would...
Hey, East Los Santos, don't forget, if you're new,
Yes.
what you do. Hey, Rocky Diamond, hi
Rocky,
there.
hey, another
You were
Marylander.
at Racers, too. I
Yes.
remember that.
So, we have two of our...
Whoa, that's
um,
high. $500 a month for insurance.
our Parkville or Baltimore meet and greet people that are on the show tonight. That's excellent. We
Thanks,
had...
Tammy.
Was it Rosario? Was that the name of their last name?
I don't. It's what he called himself.
Yeah, a Rocky Diamond. If you remember the couple that had come from a wedding and joined us, the gentleman was on here today during the show. I'm not sure if he's still here. Are you still there, Rosario? If so, Rocky's on here now. That's excellent. So we'll do this again.
And Mom was at that one too.
Yes. So we'll do another meet and greet here, and then we'll also do one like in Maryland again, where we live.
And Brizzetti is still here.
Excellent. Although I said Rosario.
It's Rosati.
I don't think it's hard. I just remembered wrong. I don't know how I miss and, forget how to say things. I have no idea.
You almost got bourbon with sweetener in it.
That would have been interesting.
I put the sweetener in the wrong cup and didn't realize it. So I'm stirring mine, and I look down in yours, and I see like a white film on the bottom.
I'll put some syrup and some applesauce in it, and I'll be like doing that Applejack flavor.
Oh, I could have done that.
What is it? A couple brands have done that.
God, so frothy.
Or
Frumpy.
Red Hot. Who likes the Red Hots? That's a cheap whiskey. Cinnamony.
Fireball.
Fireballs. I'm sorry. That's right.
Not Red Hot.
Red Hots were the candies. They really were. Red Hots. They were a hard jawbreaker that was intense cinnamon.
Hey, Mark
And,
Porterfield.
They took quite a while to kill.
I'm glad you were able to make it. I'm glad everybody was able to make it. That's wonderful.
Mark, it's good to have you here. What are we up to now, hon?
69 people.
Six.
Your favorite
Oh, 60,
number.
69. I don't know why I do all that. Yes, I do.
Jimmy, Rick, we do want to go see the new Ghostbusters.
Yes, we will be going to see the Buster Ghosts. The new one that is already out, isn't it?
Did you notice? Their neighbor just walked by.
Did he?
Yeah.
But, so don't give away any secrets now if you haven't already seen it. We don't want to have any surprises. Let us watch it in the theater. In the theater.
We'll go right over here.
In the theater. It's actually a nice theater. It's one of those theaters with the
Well, good. Are you planning a trip to Florida, Tammy?
very comfortable chairs and you can
Hey,
get
Romeo's lover.
food and drink
I'm
brought
glad
to
you're
your
here.
seat.
You don't have to talk, but I'm glad you let us know
Yes.
you were here.
Oh yeah?
Don't touch anything.
All right. Well, in this time of year, if you want to put your feet in water, either you've got to be all the way down near Miami, or you might be able
Good,
to try
Tammy.
the Gulf Coast where we are in Florida. It's a lot warmer here on the water and putting your toes in the water without any big Atlantic Ocean waves.
It's normally just ripples. Every once in a while we've been there and you get actually
Yeah, so-
waves, but normally it's just ripples.
It's very calm. Good for families with little kids. The beaches are very pretty. Treasure Island. If you can afford, look for a place in that area. Really nice section. They have places that are directly on the Gulf. So you'd walk out in front of your building right onto the beach and you'd see the Gulf of Mexico right there. See the splendor of it all and see sunset every night. Because that's the side that we face. We look at the sunset, not the sunrise here. Well, you can watch the sunrise, but it's already up over the horizon by the time we see it here. I guess you get
We're
that.
never up in time for the sunrise.
Either. That's the second reason.
Yeah, and we have not been to the beach since we've been down here
Sadly.
for several reasons. Weather was one of them.
All right, so
My knee, I can't handle the sand right now. And his back hasn't been able to handle the sand and all the stuff you have to carry out there. I did go to a orthopedic. I had an injection this week. If it doesn't seem to help, I'm going to ask for a gel injection. I need to make it through till we get back to Baltimore, and my knee is going to have to be replaced.
so my back is better. It's not perfect. But
No, he does not
I
have
got-
a bikini line.
I have like sciatica going on, and it's really tearing my ass up. Who should I seek help from? I'm
Well,
thinking,
you're going to pain management. That
Yeah.
should help.
yeah, but hopefully they would refer me to somebody who could do physical manipulation
Well,
to help me
yeah,
out.
when you go there, you get a shot. You ask for a physical therapist.
Maybe I'll go with the name of your group.
But that's for a knee.
A knee.
You might be able to find a place closer for physical therapy.
There's a certain type of procedure.
Not that kind, Jimmy Rick.
Not sexual massage.
No, he said, I'll give you a deep tissue massage.
Oh yeah, yeah.
anytime."
I need a deep disimpactment massage. Do you mind doing that?
Oh, God.
How about
Rick.
you, long done
Long duck dong.
dong?
Or you cannot speak. Did I make your drinks too strong?
Yeah, right. or Mr. Doggy Dog. I don't. Got my nipple. All right, go ahead. Try to shoot it. I got my nipple instead. You spared my dick. Got me up on the belly.
I got the chair.
She had a full opportunity to hit me in the nuts, and she spared me. Thank you. I guess it truly wasn't that bad.
Yeah, Gary, I think that's what he's going to do. That's the pain management he's going to. He has it in Maryland. Now he needs it down here.
Yeah.
It's an epidural shot that you get right in your back.
Yeah, it's just no, and I don't know what you call it. I get it. I thought it was spinal.
All spinal.
Whatever. It's like a
It's
spinal
close.
tap. They tap my spine, like the band Spinal Tap.
I don't know who thinks they're family jewels, but they're wrong.
No, they're not jewels. They're just stinky bags of flesh
Ooh, sorry, Bo.
with a couple of nodules, if you're lucky, like pearl onions. You ever have pearl onions with your little relish tray? Some olives, some pearl onions.
He always
sweet
wants a relish
pickles.
tray, and guess what? We almost always throw everything out except what he's eaten from the relish tray.
I don't know why nobody likes a relish tray. My God, they were so popular back in the 70s. How are you all doing? You're being serenaded by the lovely background sounds, the singing of the Limpkin choir,
Oh, Romeo's Lover, I know. That's what
Here
my
on
right
the-
knee is right now.
the
It's bone on bone
shores
with
of-
spurs.
Lake Justine in Seminole, Florida.
Sarah needed.
Serenaded, excellent. It's Sarah naked when I'm getting down, which is almost not anything even in my memory anymore.
In my memory, Jimmy Rick, it was you did lewds and uppers at the same time.
Oh,
It always put me to sleep.
they were supposed to keep you here, but they just went down here. The uppers never were enough for the downers. Because you would take a horse tranquilizer.
Nurse Brucey has a 60cc gel injection ready for you.
A gel injection? What color
That's
is the
Mr.
gel?
Doggy Dog.
Mr. Doggy Dog or Nurse Brucey. Just curious, what color is
That's
this
true,
gel?
Joe.
This
Sarah
injection.
naked.
Sarah naked. Makes you all go, just to have Rick Sarah naked.
Carson Thorpe has a question to you.
Well, yes, Carson, my dear boy. What would you like to know?
What was the drunkest you've ever been? What the fuck are you doing?
When I took my shirt off during the show,
No, it is not. Hey,
Uh,
JB from Brazil.
Carson,
Hello
it's been
there. Did you
several.
hear that from Brazil?
Brazil?
Yes, JB.
JB from Brazil. Welcome to the cocktail hour with Rick. I am Rick. This is my wife, Darlene.
No, you cannot see him shirtless. I can't
And
handle it.
we have been doing this for 4 years.
Too many
almost.
times, Jimmy Rick. Too many times.
And folks, do you realize that at the end of the month, and I'm
Tammy says you have a gorgeous body. I think you need glasses, Tammy.
Thank you, Tammy. I'm glad the check was cashed in time for Tammy to say
He's
that.
from Rio de Janeiro.
Oh, yeah, you're still having festival down in Rio until April 1st? Yes, party down in Rio. Oh, yeah, Rio.
I think
You know who was found down
Wait,
in Rio
wait.
de Janeiro
who?
partying?
Who?
And
Don't go there.
it was a politician.
Don't go there. Do not go there. I
He just
Ken, I'm,
recently
I'm
was
not
kicked out
happy
of the
to
house.
admit this, but I've had several very drunk moments, so I can't list them. And
George
sometimes
Santos.
I found out I wound up with a black eye because I hit something. So,
So that's like a summer down there, and partying, and you're watching us. I am honored. Our website is at ricksarahstar.com. I am on YouTube. You go to the website, you can find my link to YouTube. Of course, that's what I'm on live. And I do lots of video there. And I have Instagram and TikTok, at least for the time going until the government tells
no
us
spin, I didn't say that, but I have.
no more TikTok. You know that's coming possibly, right, people?
No, didn't
Crazy,
she?
I know.
Cheat on Rick. It was prior to Rick.
But also on
You need to hear this. Did she say she wound up with a black eye? What's wrong with that? I mean, did she cheat on Rick? No, it was before Rick.
I think that would. I mean, there's nothing wrong with, of course, any
Well, I
color,
understand, and I don't know if this is
especially
true.
anybody who wants to
Hips
lay
are
with
easier
me.
than knees, from somebody who's had both. I
Really?
spoke to, yeah. As far as replacements.
Hip bone connected to the knee bone's connected to the pea bone.
There's no pea bone.
It's the only thing that rhymed at the time. I was just trying to act like I'm so fine.
You ain't, baby. You ain't.
Maybe I'm talking, or maybe it's the bourbon. So I never answered the question.
What
The
question?
worst I've ever gotten drunk. I'll tell you, I have vomited, and then I lost my buzz right away. So I've had that kind of experience. That's bad.
No, but I'm talking about within the past 10 years.
A couple of times, even here, I've drank too much bourbon and got the spins, and I'd actually be laying in here with one foot out of the bed, touching the
That's
floor,
right, Nick.
and me laying down. Anybody ever have bourbon or heavy alcohol spins? When you get that shit, oh my God. The whole time I'm going, I'm never going to do that again. I'm never going to drink that much again. Never ever going to do that. I've
With
learned my
mimosa
lesson.
soul, as long as you can laugh, that's good.
Learned my lesson this time for sure. I'll never drink that shit again. On
you
and
drink
on and
it?
on and on. This is what I tell myself every time while I'm drunk, and I'm like, anything to keep my mind off the fact that, oh God, I'm too drunk and it doesn't feel good. I don't want to spin around anymore.
I have to say, I've
hate-
never
hate
had the
that.
spins.
Hello,
Oh, she's pretty.
baby. Oh my, yeah. No. I
Yeah,
I made
we're
a
on-
comment about how pretty your dog is.
Ah,
He's very calm too, usually. Well, welcome if you're visiting. Nick, thank you, Nick. We appreciate it. Chingle, chingle, chingle.
wait a minute.
I love
have
the
to
tips.
tell you guys
Chingle,
a
chingle,
story.
chingle, chingle. What?
Stop going like that. It looks like you're doing something else.
I'm gonna get one of
This
those machines that
mobile
do
park-
it all by themselves.
Can I say something?
They have new models now. It's amazing.
Can I talk?
If you have a recommendation, write me here. Okay.
This is a no pet park. You have to have either service dog, and we have none, but one right now is in the park, or you have to have the comfort animal information. We just saw a beautiful shepherd walk by, big dog, and there's some big dogs in the park. It's like, why don't you take that no pet sign down?
I don't know if you can control the size of the dog no matter what you get.
I don't know either, but the thing is, they
There
need to
was one
take the
person
sign
who
down.
made a
We do
comment.
have parks.
They theorized that if there was no objection but a specification of a pet must be below so many pounds or so many inches tall,
Oh, listen
and
to this.
yada yada.
Joe Tomalee.
Yes,
I
Joe.
once got so drunk that I passed out in a room at a veterans hall. The place closed and the cops showed up in the middle of the night and escorted me from the property. An alarm had gone off.
Holy shit. Yeah, that's not great, but at least you got some rest for a little while.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all for hanging with us tonight. What are we doing chronologically?
We have
still-
like 20 more minutes.
Oh,
a
great,
little bit over
great,
20
great.
minutes.
So, as you know, we are coming up to, and Darlene may not know this, but this month we have to recognize our 4-year anniversary. Right?
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Yes. 34 years.
No. Our 4-year anniversary for the show.
Oh.
But in May, we will certainly do our anniversary. In the month of March 2020, we started doing this. First, it was just me for a short number of shows, maybe
Hey, Chris, how you doing?
couple of months, maybe at the most.
We're still waiting for your photos
And,
from your trip.
I would actually do the show from behind the mobile home in the corner looking out at the water behind me. And I'd have that looking over my shoulder, and I'd be sitting there in front of the camera with nothing more than a chair and a little table. And eventually I asked my mother to let me do it over here, and she even sat with us for many of the early ones. And eventually we just evolved to being here. So,
I have a
Yes.
story. Josh was here a few years back. Someone fell asleep in a theater in their area, and no one noticed him before closing up for the night. He called police because he didn't want to be accused of breaking in. That was smart.
he called police and he was already inside. He wanted to let them know, look, I fell asleep in here.
Hey, Chris, it's his mom. She's doing better right now, so that's good.
Chris, thank you, yes. Actually, like we told everybody earlier, thankfully she's responding, and her body just needs to heal a little
And
bit
she's
now.
getting a better mental outlook
Yes.
on her life.
You know, because she was down, as you might imagine, what the heck's going on? I've lived a long life, I'm 94, is this it? So no, it's not it, Jess, you still get to keep going. So she's down the street actually having dinner with some friends and family right down the street. Because we can do that here in our little community, majestic park homes. If you're 55 and older, or at least your spouse is 55 and older, but you're 50 at least, you would qualify after getting a background check, seriously, and economical and criminal, and applying for occupancy permit. You could buy in this community now. Homes are fairly reasonable compared to other options, and our monthly fee is not that bad compared to some condos.
It's
And
what,
you know how that is. It's
135 a month?
135.
A month.
We're
I'm
known
sure
as-
that's going to be going up, but it's still.
We're known as a volunteer park where people actually do things with one another to help defray the cost of things, including having fun, like cooking food and then selling it to ourselves. And then whatever little profit.
We're having a
Goes
St.
back to
Patty's Day
have
party
fun.
tomorrow. I'm volunteering
Sunday.
to help serve. No, it's Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday, isn't it?
I have to look.
I thought it was Sunday.
Is Sunday St. Patty's Day?
Yes.
Okay. I have to look. But anyway, I'm
Whatever.
volunteering.
One of these days this weekend, they're having it at 5 o'clock down at our volunteer hall. If you just watched the reel, you saw the parade and the people assembling for the party for our Mardi Gras party. We just had that a couple weeks ago. That's in the reel. That gives you a peek of people here. Some of us are younger and some of us are older. It's a hodgepodge and we just have a good time.
And the older folks, I hate to say this, but they are dying off and their kids are inheriting their places. So the population is getting a little bit younger.
It's turning over,
Yeah.
which will happen eventually here. We are already in line to, this will be ours whenever.
Thanks, Capital J.
it's called
Hey,
the
no.
home.
Hi.
What was that?
I was just saying hi to people.
But who was
You
it?
have no in the room. You have Capital J. Love you, Rick. Hope
Hi.
all you're doing amazing prayers for your mom. Thank you very much.
The prayers and the outgoing messages you left for me. were
Yes, minimum
mine.
age is 55. If
Thank
you
you
have a
so
partner,
much.
they can be 50.
And
But
I told
somebody
my
has
mother
to be 55.
about all of your messages on her behalf, and she was quite touched to know that you guys were doing that. She always underestimates how she affects people, unfortunately, instead of realizing she's pretty well loved. And I think that happened to her this week. We had different people stop by, just as they were maybe walking or biking by, or deliberatively just to come over. And I think she got enough of response there to also remember that,
Yeah.
you know, they care about her. She's been around since 1994, so she's one of the
Oh, here.
last of the generation when she started here.
They actually have a person in the park who I think is 100 or 101.
101.
Still here.
I think his name is Frank.
Oh, I don't know.
He's down the same street we're on, halfway down. About a year ago, we're not sure what he was wearing.
Yes, we are.
He could have, as he alleged, been wearing nude
No, white.
white underwear. But they were not sufficient to camouflage his old junk.
No, here's the real story. He had on white,
Boxers?
no.
Tidy whities.
Tidy whities. And he was in front of his windows and some women saw him.
He's just
Well, the
cleaning
white-
his windows,
Blended in with his skin because he's fucking old.
but he only was wearing underwear.
Yeah.
He was
So-
naked otherwise. Cleaning his
complained.
windows.
So the president of the park
Had to investigate.
had to investigate and take care of it. So he went out and bought him black boxer briefs and took them to him and said, you can only wear these.
So that way, if he stands in front of the door with only his black boxer briefs on, there's no mistaking flesh.
So,
And
I
the
mean, our
community
president goes
is
through an
much
awful
more
lot of stuff
at
for
ease.
this park. He's great.
And that old guy's a thin guy, too.
Yeah.
And then there's another gentleman who is very close to the very entry of the park, and I've heard him referred to multiple times. Howard is and I bet you he's 90 something as well. He was president here at one point in
Okay.
time.
Yeah.
So this is a place that if you come here and you get the bug, then you want to keep coming back here for your winters. We have a lot of people that are also
True,
from
Joe.
Canada, and they can only stay here less than 6 months to keep their health insurance. So they come maybe when it's getting cold up there, They might come here in October, but they have to leave end of March. So we're going to be having our
Bye-bye
bye-bye party.
I'll be back.
Coming
Gotta go
up a
potty.
week after the St. Patrick's Day dinner this weekend. I think it's next Saturday we have a bye-bye party. So this crazy, did I tell you this place is more swinging than the other place? What is that called? The Villages up north of Orlando. Do you think the Villages is cool? This place is so cool. We have a quiet hour of 9 p.m. You could be loud all the way up to 9 p.m. at 60 decibels at the property line. Yes, that's craziness, I know. And you can start again at 7 a.m. Yep. But between 9 p.m. and 7 a.m., you better not make any noise or you're going to be getting a report. A report you will have filed to the board who run this park. And if you get enough of these complaints, they have to do an investigation. They have their own sound level meter. And they'll walk your property and check. I know because they did it to us. Now, luckily, we passed the inspection with the sound level meter being utilized.
Don't go there.
And but it was only by luck
Come on.
that the numbers acted like that. We were fearing that we'd have to stop the show and always be indoor. That was the risk we were at, folks. We'd have been stuck inside of our room every show. It would have been disgusting.
Yes, it would have.
For us, for you, we might forget to put away a sex toy or the lube or something. It gets on camera. That's very embarrassing. You look at the bedspread and you see the glistening shine. You know why that glistening shine exists. You knew about that through Rick's Motel Dives. Because I showed you things that you can never forget. And I had such a fun time while I found those things.
Here's the thing. We'll go to watch a movie. I said, oh, I've seen that. And Rick goes, I haven't seen it. I said, it's because when I was a widow, he would go away. So I have to find stuff to watch.
You know, if we had ever...
Listen.
What?
When Carson Thorpe, when I was 14 or 15, I was punished and told to clean the house. It was all fun and games until I found my mom's spiky dildo under the bed.
Oh no! Did you clean it? How did you clean it? Did you use Lysol?
Oh, Rick, you have to tell about how you lost your iPad.
Oh, that's not such a great story, but I was recording. I think-
Romeo's Lover, they either have to sell it, if they're going to be the age within a couple years, there's different things they can do to keep put it for sale but not accept and all this stuff. But you have to be 55 to live here. Somebody whose name's on it. And the youngest you can be
50.
if you're related to 55 is 50.
So, say your wife's 55 and you're 50, or your husband's 50 and you're 55, whatever way you
Hey,
want to work
Tammy,
it.
hope you come back. Great.
Glad to have, if you have been a newbie tonight, you got to see us for the first time. God bless you. We'll hope to do better the next time. once every first Friday of the month, we do a crazy thing called the cleansing. I'll just call it that for now.
Yes,
especially
you
for
can
new
have
people.
visitors that are under
And
55.
it helps us to get rid of our negative energy.
In fact, Kylie and Tom
And
will be down towards the end of
Only
January.
full of
March.
positivity. So, and we'll probably have as guests on the show, at least the one show maybe we might
Yes,
have
they
them.
will be here, whether
So
they
that'd be
like
great.
it or not.
That's right.
And we will take them to Saltwater
And we will
Hippie on a
take them
Saturday.
to Saltwater Hippie. I'll have to do video of them at Saltwater Hippie too, to show you them having good fun
Oh.
at Saltwater Hippie.
They wanted to know about when you found the iPad on.
Oh, I know what you mean. When Rick's Motel Dives, when we were in Baltimore County, near Security Square Mall. It used to be a mall. We were in a no-tell motel there. You can look it up on the you-know-where on YouTube. So there were, all the normal things as we went through our checklist of filming the different parts of the room. And as I was recalling, it was not like the worst room we ever saw at the point where we found a discovery. Upon looking under the mattress, we found a iPad. Or is it an iPad? Instead
An
of a
iPad.
iPad, it's
An.
an iPad.
An.
Because you have to say an N before an I. Did you ever learn that in grammar? You probably didn't, yes. But whenever you're saying a or an, if the next word has
Stop
a
with the
letter
grammar and
I,
go
you're
with the
supposed to
story.
say A-N. You're welcome, Professor Rick Serra. You're welcome. Thank you. So, I'll keep on going or no?
If you shut up about the grammar, please continue the story. Thanks, Shaylee. Are you going to continue, or you
Give me a kickstart.
the iPad you found in the room under the bed?
Okay, so we found that somehow we were able to look up the ID, and we got the telephone number. This was more of, who the producer and
Okay,
cameraman
go.
and everything perfect contacted the people. Turned out to be two women, and they were thrilled to find out that someone had found their misplaced iPad. They then found out where we were and remembered, oh, we probably left it there because we were staying there for about a week and a half. So they came to the door, and we're waiting, kind of joking around, trying to what the heck is going to happen next. So they come to the door and knock. I answer. They come running in basically, and I'm almost tackled with hugs by both of them. You quickly discover, looking at them, that this is a most likely lesbian couple. I don't care. It's all fine and good. What the F? Must be picking up a car.
Throwing something away. It's a big ass truck.
One of those big, giant tow truck, flatbed trucks, which probably could take away a truck, just drove by it. You never know what the hell's going to happen. Okay. So.
Meth girl, somebody just said.
Meth.
Cherryberry, yeah.
Meth girl, yeah.
We just watched it the other night.
Oh, really? Well, isn't that an
So finish the story,
honor?
Rick.
So they hugged me, and I'm talking with them, and then they go on and describe that they live there, and they moved on. They're now staying at another place right down the street, basically across the road. We'd already been to that place in the previous video. That was a fairly good location.
Get
We got
off,
2
go
videos
back
out
to
of
the
security.
subject.
And I always do this. I'm sorry. I went off on an aside. We were worried about our itching, but we don't have bugs or anything contagious. We just have impetigo.
Pentago.
Anybody know what that is?
It's an infection that
Of
gets
the
on
skin.
open wounds.
It is unfortunately something that is easily spread among children. Impetigo. So they both had spread it to one another, and then they brought it to me, and luckily I had no skin exposed except for my hands, and I didn't touch them with my hands. If I did, I guess I put gel or alcohol hand
Hey,
gel
Shaylee,
on
what
later.
you drinking? I'll get you one, girl.
So they were, very happy to, of course, get back their device. And,
It's called Infantago.
That's Infantago. It's like a slang. It's, if you spell it,
Finish the story.
just look it up. Child infection of the skin. Childhood infection of the skin. Impetigo. What was that thing that guy from
Did you finish the story?
Big Bang Theory, what he used to say? Bazinga.
I think you're drunk, honey.
I'm a little buzzed. So what the heck? So what would you like me to finish the story about?
The iPad. The infant.
So they
Tigo.
left. They left, and I didn't have any infections, thank God. Oh, but they were very thankful and appreciative. It made you actually think for a minute. At least it made me think about this. And John C. And Ponytail Dungeon Master, we talked about this. My
Yes, Long Duck Dog.
my thoughts about that particular Rick's motel dive experience. I felt sorry for the women because of their situation in life, and I was, I thought of my own luck and thankfulness. I really did. I think that many times that I went to these different motel dives, I had lots of feeling of thankfulness to leave them, to not have to smell and breathe the air inside of them, and then probably so that I could go back to some place to sleep, because I'd probably be doing it for like 12 hours or 16 hours that
Time
day.
to say goodnight.
Are we on time now?
It is 8:31.
The official policy.
No, you didn't, Jimmy Rick.
The official policy is that we have to be quiet at 9 o'clock. So can you all be quiet
No,
for a
Rick.
few more minutes?
No, say goodnight.
I'm being.
Rick, say goodnight.
I'm going to keep on going.
No, you're not.
Why?
We need to shut down and we're going next week.
I'm just messing with you.
Don't give me a hard time. Because I will really hurt you.
You'll hurt me?
Yes.
You will not.
Yes, I
Ouch.
will.
All right, thank you all. I guess we'll roll it up. This has been the Cocktail Hour with Rick. Rick Serra, Dolly Sarah. The website at the top of the banner. The email right here at
That's
the
right,
bottom.
K1ish, I will.
I started.
will.
I started
Follow
like.
up.
I started like this at the
Hey,
beginning.
OI.
This
cleansing
was
the first of
the
the month.
thumbnail. If you looked at the thumbnail before we started, I was something like this. Thank you all for being with us again. It is our blessing and your luck. We all came together symbiotically. I hope you have a continual rest of your evening in high and positive funness, and that continue through the weekend, and that work not be required until at least Monday. Until
Hey, Mr. D Pants. Good night.
Mr. D Pants, I already took off my pants. I put them back on. You missed it. Ask everybody.
Good night, guys. We'll
Everybody,
see you
thank
next
you
week.
so much. We will be back for more fun. Peace. Click,
Click,
click.
click.
I don't know what's going on here. Click. There we go.